So my strap here has a loop. And I want the loop to be loose, not tight. I'm going to place it on one foot and we'll work from warrior one. So as you step your feet wide, as you turn the foot that doesn't have the strap, that becomes your front foot as you turn it forward and turn the other leg in and turn toward that front foot. What I think you'll find is that you're almost walking the tightrope. That's the sensation. And as you take the arms high and get ready for this warrior one, just feel from this extended position that bending in the front knee now feels a little different. If you're not finding that this is stable enough, please move that front leg to the side, but keeping us closer to the midline, walking the tightrope, gives us a balance challenge. And if we are learning this anew, then the back leg really needs to do its job, and that means it needs to drive. And if we give the back leg the strap and tug, adding the load that tricks the back leg into more of its job, then we can arrive at this more advanced form of a warrior one and have the stability that we need. Walk your hands down. Lift the elbows. If your arms can resist the head, please do it. As you wrap the arms around and lift the rib cage, please invite the shoulder blades to the periphery of the rib cage. Your hands against your head can even provide traction. They can try to lift. How wonderful is that? Pay attention to the front knee. Keep lifting the rib cage. Pull the front ribs, the lower ribs back. Keep lifting the elbows. Inhale and come on up. Wonderful. Come unwinding. Just stay and reach. Notice where your feet are relative to your palms. One arm has this lift, and the other one decides that it's a little bit envious and it does its job with a little bit more oomph. It's reaching. Wonderful. If you will now turn in the other direction, other foot only. Warrior two. We're going to get to all of this on the other side, so just hang in there with me. Bend in that knee. Walk your feet a little wider because you might feel that you can. Bring the hand a little bit lower so there's no overuse of the top of the shoulder. I try to ride right underneath my arm being parallel to the floor. So instead of being here, I want to come just that little bit lower, okay? And then here comes warrior two. Do what you know. The wingspan grows, the arm is reacting to the strap, it turns the back hand on, it helps it to do its job better. And then the pose becomes that place that we are progressing toward, right? The back hand is winning the tug of war. I like to use that cue. We have one more place to go with this. And that is to switch and give the strap to the back hand. But we're going to do it in a very comfortable way. I want us to slide the arm, elbow back, and to return to where that front arm was reaching. This time the palm is up. We get to lean back, have a little bit of a side bend. And if you are inclined, when you are ready, slide your hand along the strap, creating your resistance. Reach down and back with that back hand while you reach the top arm up. Notice how the legs are on. Take a breath, a slow, controlled, expansive breath. And exhale and return. Very nice. Remove the strap. Simply hold it and decide while your hands are here at the midline if you can walk or prefer to hop your feet together, or if you might prefer to come in a little bit before you hop your feet together. All right, very nice. Other side, here we go. I want to step into the strap, step wide. Take the arms wide, turn the other foot out, turn the back foot in, and as we align, we might notice, wow, it feels different on this side, but I'm going to try to stay the course. I'm going to try to have that challenge. Take the strap high. Both arms help. You can't help but notice the front body is open, bend in the front knee, lift your gaze, enjoy being here. And this is work. So in this warrior one, where we are turning the pelvis, reaching the arms, part of what gets to happen is the grounding of the back leg without having to overthink it. We need that to be when we have our warrior one on, really on. So when you're ready, walk your hands down. Notice what the arms can lend to the pose, how they might be in a position to resist the head. And if that's the case, can there be a sense of lift, right? How far are you going to bend in the knee, drawing the front ribs back, lifting the rib cage with finesse, inviting the shoulder blades to the periphery. And then one thing talks to another and you get to, in keeping your mind on your body, find all of those relationships enhanced. There is space in the back of the neck, despite the fact that those muscles are on. Stay one more breath. It's a beautiful pose. And slowly come on out. And as you do, we are turning in the other direction, but we're going to stay here and lift. Yep. So we find ourselves the star, right? Keep the legs on, keep the arms broad. Feel how one side affects the other. Despite the symmetry of the alignment, the asymmetry of the action. Now, turning the other foot out. Here we are arriving to our warrior two. And I'm going to adjust because I just want to ride a little bit under that parallel to the floor position. And you might find that your body gives you permission to be wider. Yeah. Enjoy this place. Feel how it's different. Notice how the back hand is on. It's responding to extension of the front arm, responding to the strap. Take the time now and switch. Draw the strap with the elbow back. Reach the free arm ahead. Notice the response of one to the other, what happened through the core, how the legs respond. It's not just what the arm is doing. Begin to turn the palm up. Feel the lengthening of the underside of the hand. And lift the arm. Whenever we are changing positions, which is quite often, moving through space, our core muscles are constantly reacting not just to the ground forces, not just to gravity. Here, take the back hand down and back, but to where all the limbs are in space with respect to how you're connected to the ground and how gravity is affecting you. So we find that in our awareness of movement, when we're very grounded and centered, we can feel, oh, but my legs are on. And just do something simple. Take that top arm ahead, turn it palm down and feel a shift through your core. And then turn the palm up and lift it and feel the shift in your core, just to appreciate that there's this constant recalibration. And that is part of what your nervous system knows to do, right? Keeps things in check. Take the time now, come back to center. And remove the strap. Bring the hands to center. Sense of self. Do you feel comfortable hopping in? And it's okay if you don't.